Hi, and welcome to Artist Academia. Today we'll be learning how to draw Jasmine from the Disney movie Aladdin. So grab a pencil, a piece of paper, a pen, something to color with, and we'll begin. So to start, I'm going to grab my pencil, and I'm very loosely going to draw a little oval that's slightly slanted. Actually, maybe it'll be kind of more this way, sorry. Straight up and down oval in the middle of your piece of paper. And then I'm going to loosely draw a big curve here on this side, and then a big curve coming over this way, and then another big curve coming up like right around here. And I'm going to start sort of defining her face and her hair a little bit more. So for her face, it's starting here. I'm going to come at a slight curve like this, and then a curve like that, and then it's going to come like this at a bigger curve, and then come down at a little chin, and then come back up like that. I'm going to erase some so it's easier to see. So here is where you can see kind of part of her eye right here. So I'm just going to loosely draw this in here. So one of her eyes is going to be around here, and then their other eye is going to be roughly around here, and her face comes up all the way up here, so it's going to come all the way up like that. And then I'm going to just really loosely draw in. Her nose is going to be somewhere like that, and then draw a curve here, and just like a really loose curve here. This is going to be where her mouth is going to be. And then she has these big earrings, so I'm going to just really loosely draw in. And they're kind of like, they're interesting shape. So I have like something like this, almost like if you imagine like almost like a triangle, but like the triangle's curve, like edges, points were like super curved. That's kind of what it's like. So you can kind of see there's almost like 3 points, but they're just like really curved. So I'm gonna erase this middle part here. And now that I like drew her, of course, now that I draw this in, I'm like, things are not looking quite right, so I'm gonna adjust it. So chin comes up a bit more like that. And then her cheek, so it's like more curved up here, right up where, her cheek is, and then it come like slopes down like this. And you're going to see part of the other earring poking out right around where her cheek is. And it's just going to be like something like this. And then her mouth, I'm going to redraw that a little bit. I think it needs to be over a little bit. Something like this. So that's where her mouth will be. And then this eye, so her eyes are like very like almost almond shape, or you could think of like the shape of like a football. So they come, big point, come down like that, and then there's like a little bit curve here, and then they come up like something like that. Then this one on this side, you're not going to see the whole eye, so it looks a little bit different. It's going to come down, and like, so it has a curve, and then it comes down like this, and then you just have a curve on the bottom like that. And then her eyebrows, you only see like a little bit of them just curving, peeking out. It's going to be peeking out under her hair. That. Something like that. And then her neck is going to come a little bit past her chin. Come down like that. And then you look at where her, and now that I look at this again, sorry. I think the earring actually needs to be down a little bit further, so I'm going to draw it. But just draw it down a little bit further downward. So we're just going to migrate it down a little. Okay, that looks much better. Okay. So right around here, where your earring is, you're going to come back with like, not quite straight, very subtle curve right there for her neck. And then you can draw a little bit of an angle right here and a gentle kind of slight curve right here. And it's going to curve down like that for her shoulder, and then this is the other shoulder like that. And then her hair comes down. It has this like big, like, I don't even know what you call it, but it's very voluptuous around her head. So I'm going to start by, kind of over where this earring is, and it's going to curve out like this. And then this part, it's going to come back like that. And then on this side, starting around here on her shoulder, it's going to come up, big curve, and end somewhere like that. And then around her face, so if you go where her nose is, kind of come up, travel up this way. I'm going to start here. This is going to be where the part of her hair is. So I'm going to come back, have this nice like curve thing coming like that. And then on this side, it's going to curve back. And then you're going to have another line coming closer to her head. It's going to curve around where her earrings are and then come back in. I think it's a little bit off. Actually would be maybe a little bit. Okay, done. Looking at this, and actually this part's a little bit too far out, so I'm going to fix it. So you have this part coming down like that. This is curving right around where that earring is. And then this comes down something more like this. Yeah. And then she has her like princess headband thing here. So I'm going to draw an oval, and it's at like an angle because it's sitting on top of her head. And then I'm going to draw kind of a gold band that goes around it. So it's basically going to like kind of parallel this line, but maybe a little bit further out. Okay. So it's her head, the jewel part of her headband. And then I'm going to draw, comes in like that. And then the other part is going to come out this way. And you're not going to see the whole thing, but it's going to kind of disappear into her hair. So that's down. And then, it disappears into her hair. And then I think it needs to curve down a little bit sooner. So yeah, Just something like that. And then you have the last part on the top of the crown of her head. So comes up, big curve, and then around where this headband ends, it's going to come back down like that. And then her nose, it's sort of got it. I'm going to define it more. There's a little bit of a curve down here, and then just a little mark for her nostril like that. And then for her lips, you're going to have a little bit of a curve for the top lip. Curve up. And then her bottom lip is just going to come in a little bit, and down, and then up, and then it's going to start here. So her bottom lip is more full than her top lip. And then she has these like really big black eyelashes on top of her eyelids. So I'm going to come around this curve, and then it's going to come up this nice little point at the end like this. And then you're going to see a little bit of eyelid above that. Nice little curve. And then I'm going to draw, not like you won't see a full circle, but most of a circle for her iris. And then I'll draw in her pupil. And then she'll have a little shine mark here. It's a little circle. And then for this eye, again, she's kind of a big eyelash. It's going to come down like this, curve out. And then I'm going to just add a little bit curve for the eyelid. And then I'm going to draw, again, like part of a circle for the iris. It's going to be here. And then the pupil. And then that little shine mark. And then her eyebrows, I think this needs to come down a little bit. Something like that. And this one, just going to define it a little bit more. Something like that. And then she has this big gold necklace on her neck. So I'm going to draw a nice curve like this. So it comes down as a curve on this, like over here, and then angles up. And then curve down like this. And then back up. And it should be, you know, it's like comes out for further out here, and then it's more narrow around this part of her neck. And I'm going to draw in some shine marks on the gold. So this part right here, like this part of her earring is going to be like a darker color than the rest. And same here. Fix a little bit. That looks better. And then up here, I'm going to add that little shine top of her jewel up there. And then here it's going to be a little bit darker and then blend to a lighter color right there. And then on her her necklace. I'm going to put a mark here because it gets darker, kind of around here, and it'll look more three-dimensional. So continue down with her shoulders. So I'm going to, starting around here, I'm going to come out and then curve out like this. And then draw a little line here, a little line here, and then draw this like kind of curved line like this. And then continue her arm down that way. And then I'm gonna draw a little line like that. And it's gonna come down a nice, like a curve like this. And we're gonna draw the rest of her torso there. And then up here, I'm gonna draw a curve. It's gonna end roughly in line with this necklace. Come down and then come out like that. And then I'm gonna draw the rest of her arm. So it's gonna come, you're gonna have like the strap coming part down there. So it's gonna curve down like this around her arm. And then I'm gonna come up here, come straight down, and then like, so it's like more narrow up here, and then it comes all the way down like this for the strap. And draw the rest of her arm. And then this part, you're gonna have an angle like this. Draw our torso like that. And we're just gonna draw a curve like this. And then a little line right here. Just gonna darken this up a little bit more. You can see her hair better. Then you're gonna have like a ribbon or something around her hair, so I'm gonna draw a curve like that for that turquoise ribbon there. And then her hair is gonna continue down her back, so I'm gonna show part of that. I'm gonna curve around and then come back in right around here where her strap. And then curve around again, like that. So now I'm going to outline everything with pen. And now it's time to color. Thank you so much for joining me today. Great job. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another video.